Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To Dr. Muhammad Kamil and to my fellow friend, I am Syadiah Zakiyah binti Suhaile.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is NURUL NADIAH binti SAIFUL AMIRUDIN.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti ZAKIRAH binti Muhammad Noor.
Hi, my name is MAISARAH binti NORHAMZAH.
My name is AFRINA binti ARSHAD.
My name is NURUSSAADAH binti MUHTARUDDin, and we will be discussing about operation of poultry slaughterhouses in Malaysia.
A slaughterhouse, according to Malaysia's Department of Islamic Development, is a structure used to slaughter animals for human consumption. It may vary in size and sophistication depending on location and local government ordinance, but it should include or be close to the following facilities. First, a slaughter area, an emergency slaughter area, scalding area, refrigeration area including chiller, blast freezer and freezer, condemned meat area and space for holding 2 suspect meat, offal, gut, trip area, hide and skin area, cutting room, packaging room, dispatch area, personal amenities and veterinarian.
Slaughterhouses and import permit requirement. Issue about frozen chicken from Thailand and from unrecognized slaughterhouses. Quarantine Inspection Department seized frozen chicken worth nearly 400,000 and gaji hitam. Regarding this issue, the frozen chicken from Thailand which failed to meet import permit requirements and is believed to have come from an unrecognized slaughterhouses. Requirement for any importer of poultry product from Thailand to submit an import permit from the competent authority from that country, specifically setting the type of slaughterhouses supplying the consignment. Regardless of the protocol involved with importing poultry or related products from a foreign country, they require both an import permit and halal certificate.
For the second literature review, by the second article that I chose was the article about the operation of a poultry slaughterhouse near the Taman Selayar Makmur apartment residents illegally for the past 20 years. The operation of the slaughterhouse does not treat wastewater, which causes odor pollution and stagnant water around the area. Apart from that, there are about 80,000 chickens slaughtered at the slaughterhouse without following halal standard and sold at the Selangor Daily Wholesale Market. Later, the place of the slaughterhouse was not managed, so that there was chicken waste scattered, which caused the breeding of rats and flies.
In the various articles related to halal current issue, we found that one article written by Ahmad Shahijaiz from 2017 was regarding to Turkey's taking in halal slaughtering. In this subject matter, focusing about halal meat quality and also the halal slaughtering as a Sharia concern of Turkey's taking in halal slaughtering in Malaysia.
The next literature review regarding about the chicken suffocating issue in slaughterhouse from the newspaper known as Harian Metro have exposed about a slaughterhouse that conducts the slaughtering process without following the laws set by Islam. From the newspaper, the slaughterhouse located in Kelang, Selangor, when the raid was carried out, it was shown that the chickens at the slaughterhouse were found suffocated because they be put in places that make the chicken cannot breathe properly and the chicken also not slaughtered properly. As a result of the raid, all the chicken were not believed to slaughter in proper way to be sized.
Stunning is a technique that was developed to help with the control of the slaughtering process. It have several types of method for stunning, such as mechanical stunning, water stunning, immunization, electronic stunning, and wine stunning. The famous method used in Malaysia are pneumatic percussive stunning for animal like cow and electric water-based stunning animal like chicken. In this method, several places of slaughterhouse are not following the guideline of electrical rate. In other slide, I will show the guidelines. So this is the guideline that given by Malaysian Standard MS 1500/2009.
facility has to follow a strict set of procedures called the Halal Food Production, Preparation and Handling and Storage General Guidelines. For example, when the chicken arrives, every cage will be wet, water will be sprayed for an hour to cool the chickens and to keep the cage clean. The abattoir worker must wear apron, head and mouth be covered before slaughtering. Chickens that are dead on arrival or have injuries are rejected. Inspection must be done to ensure that the chicken is dead and the blood is fully drained. Checking on the chicken to ensure the esophagus, trachea and tumor entries are severed. Check if there is any feather and broken bone. Then pack and deliver. As for the import requirements, when the poultry arrives in Malaysia, it must be registered with the Royal Malaysian Customs Department, Customs. Food imports must always be registered with Malaysia Food Safety Information System (FOSIM), which is essentially a database for importers. VS is responsible for verifying that the items come from a nation that meets the appropriate criteria. Markets, on the other hand, is in charge of ensuring compliance with import rules through spot checks at the site of importation. This situation was issued and e-permit is valid for one shipment and for 30 days.
Then, for finding research regarding the second literature review is to perform wastewater treatment in the operation of poultry slaughterhouse in Malaysia. How to perform wastewater treatment in the slaughterhouse can follow the guidelines for the management of poultry waste management issued by the Department of Veterinary Service Malaysia. The first way is to use effective microbe. It will go through the process of decomposition of organic matter in wastewater treatment and help in eliminating the smell of ammonia, which is a foul smell in livestock waste. The second method is composting from solid waste of poultry manure. The waste of poultry manure can be composed into organic fertilizer. Therefore, wastewater must be treated before being discharged into waterways to prevent pollution around the operating area of the poultry slaughterhouse so as not to disrupt the operation and to ensure the cleanliness of the poultry after slaughter.
Now, as you can see, there was a picture that shows some illustration about Turkish sticking that been used in halal slaughterhouses in Malaysia. So in a few articles that I've researched, it said that the Turkish stick is a debatable procedure from the halal and animal welfare viewpoints. So because of that, it's very important to developing control points for halal slaughtering to ensure the meat quality is in a good standard. Also, Zakiyah accepted this method in terms of Malaysia halal standard for slaughtering procedure.
As we know, slaughter according to Sharia is quite difficult if the number of animals to be slaughtered is in a large number. Due to that, there are some slaughterhouses that carry out slaughter without following the rules set by Sharia. And an example is by suffocating the animals, such as a slaughterhouse that has suffocated chickens to speed up the process and also increase the number of chickens successfully processed to sell to the market. As the finding research show that with the technology nowadays have many new ways that can be used in slaughterhouse. The new ways that allowed by fatwa such as stunning method.
After stunning, halal checkers should be alerted to checking the condition of animal because if animal have been died at the stunning process, it will be not non-halal. It can be checking with animals' heart rate, movement after stunning, and their heart blood pressure. Also checking the condition of cracking in the head of the animal like a cow. That's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, the operation of slaughterhouses in Malaysia has become increasingly advanced and sophisticated, but also at the same time does not ignore Islamic law to obtain halal meat. Furthermore, in terms of poultry slaughtering, current scientific technical procedures must be carefully evaluated and they must reflect the Islamic culture in order to be accepted, such as animal welfare requires stunning and halal slaughter permits it for the protection of the animal, but the manner of stunning must adhere to halal regulation.